everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Motorsport Manager with the Phoenix Knights Racing Team. Yes indeed, in the last session we had a 1-2 finish in Sydney. An absolute great comeback after the horror of Singapore, and we are now 20 points ahead in the Constructors with only 2 races to go. Rio de Janeiro, it's a dry race. However, Lipponen got a part banned, which means he's going to have to use a different part now. Will that part be reliable? Will that part be a hindrance in terms of its performance? I don't know. Hopefully that might be the case. We'll keep an eye on it. But for the time being, it's business as usual. Let's just get out there, qualify well and race well. See you for qualifying. Talk about frustrating. We were literally an absolute millisecond away from maxing out all of our bonuses, but we just missed out on maxing out the qualifying trim. Oh, gutted. Absolutely gutted. So instead of going for that, we might as well go ultra soft tyres and super overtake mode for Alessandro Cruz. Ultra soft tyres and qualifying trim for Surikov. It's a dry session. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Okay. We've been used to qualifying in the top 2, haven't we? Couple of poles for Cruz, 2 poles and a second in the past 3 races for Cruz. Qualifying down in 4th is just a bit of a disappointment. Lipponen back on form. This could be a tough race. We need rain. We ain't gonna get it. At least we got our sponsor objective though. Every cloud and all that. So compared to the last race, this is going to be a relatively straightforward affair. As we look at the car setups, 17 laps, which means it's 2 5s and no, it's not. It's 2 6s and a 5. So 5 6 6. We'll go with that. Tyres are fine. 5 laps for Cruz. And for Surikov it will be 6.55. For the strategies, it's just push all the way. And for the knowledge, ultra soft and race trim for both cars. Relatively straightforward. We've gone for less weight stripping because I seem to recall that this race is pretty heavy on the car conditioning. So yeah. Here we go. Lipponen pole, Navarro in 2nd, Stephenson in 3rd with Alessandro Cruz in 4th. We've got Balcazar in 5th and Surikov in 6th. And then the rest. We need to make sure that we beat Balcazar with both cars. By doing that, we will limit the loss of points if Lipponen does win. Ideally, we could do with one of the Steimans winning. That would be nice. But yeah, our goal is to beat Balcazar with both cars. And we're out of there. We're off and racing, and it's a bad start from Cruz, which has had a knock-on effect to Surikov because it backed him up. Yeah, 6 and 8, that is not good, and Cruz is falling further back. This is absolutely not what we need to see. Come on. Damn it. At least we have a Diamond in the lead at the moment. We need to bypass and get, well, bypass, we need to get past as quickly as possible these Panthers. Cannot afford to be bogged down for too long here. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. We've still got plenty in the tank. Plenty in the tank of fuel. Everybody else is still pushing hard. We will do the same with both of our cars. The track temperature is pretty hot, so the tyres will overheat quickly. Just got to be careful of that. Come on guys, you've got to do this. Got to get past these Panthers as quick as possible. Cannot be held up. In fact, the tyre wear situation is just beginning to kick in. Surikov maybe slightly holding Cruz up here. He can't seem to get past Partanen. So we got a 1-2 for Steinman, which is not too bad at all. We'll take that. If they can keep the Scuderia Rossinis behind them, that would be something special. But this is a race that we've never really done too well in the past, and it looks like it's ringing true again as Surikov and Cruz battle with each other. That'll be the next catastrophe. They'll take each other out, I'm telling you. Just had another twist to the tail. Right, so as things stand, right, we've got Cruz in 6th. So Cruz has got ahead of Surikov, and he's got 2 laps to do. Surikov has got 3. That's fine. So the first stint has not really gone our way. However, all the cars ahead of us are just turning down their cars now. They're turning down their engines, turning down their tyres. So this race is just beginning to come back to us slightly. Balcazar's slipping into our clutches. Stephenson's beginning to slip into our clutches. That's good viewing. That's definitely good viewing. We like the look of that. I'm going to push now with Cruz, bring him in. He's going to go on to a 6-lap stint and a fast stop. So Cruz just putting the pedal to the metal here on his in-lap, and he's catching Balcazar here. Catching indeed. So this race is not done and dusted. If we can just bypass Balcazar, that was the plan all along, to beat her and have Lipponen finish second. That would be actually a pretty good result. It's all about limiting that point differential. Surikov coming in, he's going to do a 5. Is that right? 5.66. No, it's 6.65, isn't it? Otherwise they're gonna clash. So 6.65. So he has to go to another 6. Otherwise they're gonna have a clash. Behind Partanen again. Bloody hell. We've got him on 15% tyre life, absolutely struggling right now. Really struggling. His tyres, look at this pace, his tyres are shot. Absolutely shot to pieces. Really, really hindered him there. Massively. He is out there. He is out just only a single place behind his teammate, but yeah, that was a tough one. Okay, so Partonen and Balcazar are ahead of us. We need to do something about them. Paris is in the pits and carrying out some repairs. Hopefully that'll put him out of our reach. With both cars, yeah. Passed with both. Where's Balcazar? She's just beginning to pull away now. Look, she's going on absolute full guns blazing. Lipponen is back in the lead. This is a frustrating race so far. Very frustrating. Can't seem to get past Partonen, of all flipping people. Going to give him full juice here for a short time to see if he can get past. Come on, full juice. I'm giving you full juice here, pal. Don't let me down. I can't give it for too much longer. Get past up the inside. Come on, get past. Come on, get past. I can't give you it for too long. There we go. Needed to be done. Had to get past, man. Okay. So 2 more laps to go after this, and then he's in for his final stop. Balcazar is in full conserve mode now. So we are going to just turn the engine up to put the pressure on. Likewise with Surikov. I mean, he's quite far away, but you never know. Let's just keep going. Navarro pitting for repairs, which is plummeting him down the field. Engine problems for Surikov. Pit stop. Full fuel. Fast stop. Just bring Surikov in while I remember he's going to do one less lap. So got the tyres changed, fuel in, job done. Let's look at Lisandro Cruz. He has to get out ahead of the Panther. He does, and he's out of there. Is he ahead of Balcazar? Balcazar hasn't pitted yet, so we will not know the answer to that question just yet. Stephenson pitting, carrying out repairs, as is Balcazar. Here comes Surikov. It's all about Lisandro Cruz here, getting past Balcazar. The tyres have gone on. Is he going to get past Balcazar? I think he is not. No. No, he's not. But he's not a million miles away. From a little spurt. Mind you, he's got less tyre life here. Parisi has crashed. Not quite what we wanted, really. We could have done that being somebody else, but hey ho. Come on, we need Sirikov to get past Partanen. That's what we need. We need to maximise as many points as possible. 5th and 6th is probably as best we can hope today. Realistically. Engine at 26%. Come on, come on. Giving you as much power as I possibly can. The gap is coming down, but nowhere near. Lipponen's pitting again. What on earth? That just changes a few things. Ever so slightly. Right. Push with both cars. Bloody hellfire. We could actually finish second here with the Scuderia Rossini's in 3rd and 4th. That would really screw their championship chances. They're turning down their tyres. They're pushing hard here. Oh, he's up the inside. He's... Ooh. This is so close. Come on. Low fuel, low fuel. Oh, we might have just... Might not... Oh. I don't know about the fuel. I do not know about the fuel. It might be very, very close here. It is very close. Just made it. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. What a bizarre race at the end. So 3rd and 5th. I was getting ready for a 5th and 6th, a 5th and 7th, but somehow, some way, with Navarro and Lipponen both pitting again for a 3rd time, somehow managed to scrape a 3rd and a 5th, which is really helped us in the constructors. We've scored less points than Scuderia Rossini for sure, but not by as many as we could have done if they'd have won the race. And of course there is always the scrutineering to get past. No demotions today. So they score 30 points, we score 25, which means that we lose 5 points on them. But that is not as bad as it could have been. Let's have a look at the constructors. 15 points is the gap with one race to go. My God, it is so very tight. Oh boy, it is so tight. This is by far, I think, the closest championship battle we've had. When we won the European Racing Series, we won it at a canter. When we won the Asia Pacific Cup, we won it at a canter. We are not winning this at a canter. This is nip and tuck for sure. Our brakes are built. So what we'll do to finish off today's session is we shall get ourselves up to the race day weekend. We'll go through the pre-race stuff, no interviews, no negativity. We just want everything to be focused on the next race. It is the biggest race of this team's existence. No question. The biggest race of this team's existence. And look at that. When we equip the brakes that we have just built, we will be back to best in class with the brakes. So next season's car, regardless of what happens this season, we will have probably the third or maybe fourth best engine, the best of the rest of everything else. But our engine is significantly better than it was last, significantly better than it is this season. So we should be in a much stronger position next year. And of course, now that we already have our test track, we can develop our engines in season quicker. Maybe use some minus risk to offset some of the better parts, and maybe even use some engines in season if we needed to. Okay, so we're going to improve that. Engine cooling issue. Pay for it. We don't want no problems. Flipping hell. Are they trying to kill us here? With their issues? Right, 4 races, 750,000 up front. That'll have to do. Okay. We are here. It is the final race of the season. Ho 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 ho. Can you feel the tension in the air? It's Dubai. Last season we ended up with a double crash, I think, in Dubai, if I remember rightly. Let's hope that that does not happen today. All we need to do is ensure that we do not lose to Scuderia Rossini by more than 14 points, because if we do finish level on points, it will go down to number of race wins, and I think it's safe to assume that they have far more of those than we do. Yes, indeed they do. So we need to ensure that we do not finish tied on points. So that means that we cannot afford to concede more than 14 points to them. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tense. Can we do it? Join me for what could well be the final race of the series. Until next time, see you soon.